The Cochet Duo is a great motorbike trailer, however the instructions that come with it leave a lot to be desired, and there are only French language videos on YouTube. Hopefully these instructions will be a bit more useful. Before trying to load or fold the trailer, you need to understand the jockey wheel arrangement, as failure to do so could result in injury or damage. As you raise the jockey wheel the final few inches of travel, it folds itself neatly out of the way. This is great, but if there is any weight on the jockey wheel at that point it will collapse suddenly with a loud bang. Also, if you do not unfold the jockey wheel before unfolding the trailer, there is no way of raising the front of the trailer other than refolding the trailer and extending the jockey wheel until it is locked, before unfolding the trailer. The jockey wheel will not lock itself. You must make sure it is locked before unfolding the trailer, and never fully retract the jockey wheel if there is any weight on it. To load the bike onto the trailer must be attached to the tow vehicle. Use the winch handle to raise the trailer bed very slightly to remove pressure on the lock pin on the right front, then remove the pin. Use the winch handle anti-clockwise to lower the rear section of the trailer to the ground. You can now ride your bike onto the trailer. Once the front wheel is captured by the fitting, the bike will remain safely upright while it is strapped down. Once bikes are secure, use the winch handle clockwise to raise the rear of the trailer. Put the lock pin on the left center of the trailer and lower the trailer slightly to lock it in place. The trailer is now ready for use. This operation must be executed with the trailer properly attached to the tow vehicle. Rotate the winch handle clockwise to raise the trailer bed slightly. Remove the front locking pin. Rotate the winch handle anti-clockwise to lower the rear of the trailer to the ground. It is now safe to remove the bikes from the trailer. This operation starts with the trailer in its normal road use configuration, with the rear of the trailer in its raised position. Remove the left center and right center threaded lock pins and store safely. Manually lift the rear of the trailer to the vertical and fold forward. Use the supplied ratchet strap to secure the rear of the trailer in place. Unscrew and remove the threaded front lock pin. Remove the retaining pin from the lower front lock pin, then remove the lock pin. The bracket that cups the tow bar will now swing down by 90 degrees. Lock it in this position using the threaded front lock pin that was just removed. Remove the retaining pin from the auxiliary front wheel, then remove the lock pin itself. Rotate the auxiliary wheel by 180 degrees so that it sits parallel to the tow bar under the ball mount. Use the lock pin and retaining pin to secure the auxiliary wheel in place in the new position. Put chocks in place behind the trailer wheels. Raise the jockey wheel as far as possible without allowing its hexagonal locking pin to become withdrawn. Remove the front right locking pin, then lower the trailer bed using the winch handle as far as it will go. Slide the left center pin into its locked position. Grab the front handle of the trailer and lift the front end. At the same time, rotate the winching handle. Once the front has started to rotate, it will be possible to just use the winch handle. Continue until it is no longer possible to rotate the winch handle. The trailer can now be wheeled to its storage location. Unwind the winch until the trailer starts to extend. Extend the jockey wheel until the locking pin is fully extended and locking the jockey wheel in place. Use the winch to unwind the trailer until it is fully unwound and the front of the trailer is resting on the drawbar. Unscrew the knurled securing pin from the front edge of the trailer. Remove the left-hand locking pin that holds the lower tow bar bracket in place. Secure the rotated bracket in place with the locking pin on the right and secure it with the security pin. Replace the threaded lock pin. Slide the axle lock pin to its open position. This may require the trailer to be raised or lowered slightly, using the winch handle, to enable the pin to move freely. Lock the pin in the open position. Remove the lock pin that retains the auxiliary jockey wheel in place. Rotate the auxiliary wheel through 180 degrees and lock it in place with the lock pin. Raise the trailer bed until the aluminium tongue projects from the front right of the trailer. Place the lock pin and keeper in place. Lower the trailer bed, using the winch handle, to put the lock pin under load from the trailer bed. Remove the ratchet strap that holds the rear trailer section in its folded orientation. Unfold the rear section of the trailer. Screw the threaded lock pin in place at the center left and center right location on the trailer. It is really worth the time to practice folding and unfolding the trailer a few times to make sure you get the sequence right, and have a crib sheet with you to remind you of the correct sequence.